Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, week of football here on EA Sports. And a good game coming up for us this week, partner, between a pair of squads who have found success in different ways so far this year. We got a very scary passing attack on one side of the field and an ironclad run defense on the other.
And I remember during the week I said to you, it appears to me that they have nothing in common, but you said think about it. And then you went ahead and showed me. You told me. Use the run, set up the pass, and that's a lot tougher to do against a defensive front playing as well as theirs, and it's an added wrinkle.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. From a couple yards deep, taken down right at the 20. They start the drive with Cook. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20. Touchdown, LA. James Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive here, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now Austin throwing to start the drive. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw is Austin on 1st and 10. Past the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On play action, now Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they stay playing in the lead here. It's 10-8. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field right here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend on, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Austin to throw on third down. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Seahawks have retaken the lead. They'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. They'll split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. It completes it once more to Anderson. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Second and 10 on the Seahawks 14-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rodgers again now. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Gain of 6. Complete to Bobby Anderson. First down ball at the 3-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 3 yards out. And the Rams have yet again retaken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. It's now 17-14. That time a 6-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Austin. And This one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Rams will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
That'll be caught by Anderson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete here.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Cook. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing now is Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So, Charles, they get to their first turnover of the game, and then make it home with an extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball rolling, it's the first thing a coach tells his defense. Don't let them score off. One NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah,
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's got room. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is sent to the way. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. He's going to let it go again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a good play, but he could not pull it in. Austin now on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot here. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. Here's Austin throwing on 4th down. It's Rodgers here with the ground. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside. Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Cook up the gut. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point travel.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Cook. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The Rams on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now Austin throwing to start the drive. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Austin. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 12-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robbie Anderson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have cut the lead back down to 2. So good for PAT. This is now a 3-point game. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. Here come the Seahawks now set to take over on offense. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And that was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. From the 31, Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now it's Zuerlein to try the Ram field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
First down now, but that clock rolling. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys have now moved out in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. Make this a 6-point game. Pretty plain and simple there. on just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And out now come the Seahawks.
And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown will get you the lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Back to throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 32 that time. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really move our offense where we did in the first half. But I'm a defensive player. All I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run it again with Henry. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Running left, it's Henry. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
And that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let him get anywhere near it.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. First down, here's the run with Cook.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
James Cook,
his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. Touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Certainly good with the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back to throw is Austin. Throwing on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Travis Kelce from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feel like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. James Cook running back out now.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and they have regained the lead. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers now on 1st down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Josiah DeGuara from 13 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Austin on first down. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Austin now on first and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Austin. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. James Cook running back out now. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Here's Austin throwing to start the drive. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when he would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The football going back to the Rams now. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 39, Rodgers.
He's got Anderson on the slant.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on them.
Hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. Setting up the screen for Cook.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
As many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the 39, Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
James Cook
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get more interesting here in this 4th. So here comes the kick.
kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now Austin throwing on first down. It's Rodgers here with a grab. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw is Austin, operating from the gun, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But you identified an open target and put it right on him.
So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 1:50 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Rodgers throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This is caught. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
On first down, Rodgers. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Throwing to start the drive. Austin going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Austin to throw on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Austin now throwing on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And it's good, but it's also little consequences. This game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown.